So we are talking collaborations, partnerships. Now, you know my opinion throughout this entire course and what I've really just tried to show you, which is what things are actually like, you know, like how to think with a business mind. None of this like beauty Instagrammer, like this beauty YouTubers, like 5 top ways to get Instagram followers, like be nice, like fuck all that, okay? Fuck all that. I've actually showed you how to get results throughout this thing. This thing's a bit bright. But that said, there is still some truth in stuff like collaboration, engaging with other people's comments, like stuff like that. But the one that I want to discuss today is collaboration and partnership. Now first, let's talk partnership. Partnerships are great because look, you don't have all the answers, right? You don't have all the answers. You don't have, like, look, if you do actually have a product and you decide to go ahead and release a course or an ebook or a short training series, whatever it may be, or a coaching program, you don't have all the answers, but someone does. And the cool thing is when someone comes to you and they ask you like, hey, do you have any courses they recommend? Or like, hey, could you teach me, like if someone came to me and they went, hey, can you teach me on Bitcoin? No, I can't. Unfortunately, I can't, but you know who can? My Bitcoin coach, right? And the cool thing is now they're coming to me as a spearhead. Now, whenever they want to learn about, say, something like Amazon FBA, I don't do it myself, but they will come to me and they'll ask me because they know, look, if Ivan doesn't have the answers directly himself, he knows someone who does, right? So now I'm the spearhead, everything's in my sphere. And the cool thing is when I refer someone to my Bitcoin coach, I do get commission. When I refer, you know, someone to my favorite Amazon FBA course, I get a commission, as I should, right? And in the same way, conversely, you know, if you form these partnerships with other people, if you form a partnership with, you know, someone who in a non-conflicting niche, in the same way they will refer people to you and you give them a commission, right? And look, here's the thing, if you give someone a 40% commission, yes, that's a lot of money. 100% I agree, it's a lot of money, right? If you give someone, you're nearly giving someone half of your shit. Does that sound fair? To most people it won't, but most of those people will be losers. One thing I've learned with building a personal brand and you know, trying to get your name out there and spread your message at all costs. If you need to give them 75%, I don't give a fuck, just do it, okay? I've studied the best brands, the biggest brands, right? All they do, and not corporate brands that is, and the best personal brands and people like ClickFunnels. Dude, ClickFunnels give away so much, yet they still make the most money. Do you know who trains the most CEOs? It's General Electric, right? They train the most CEOs, train them up to the highest level, and they all leave. All of them do. But you know who makes the most money? General Electric. It is in the same way, if you look at the biggest personal brands out there, look at someone like Russell Brunson. Russell Brunson trains so many people. He literally gives people the inside scoop onto how to make millions online. And ClickFunnels, they give you a 40% commission, right? These are high numbers. But who makes the most money in the industry? It's ClickFunnels, okay? So I hope you understand that. Try to form some partnerships with other people, and that's if you have a digital product, a coaching, stuff like that. And as I said, the cool thing is now you are the spearhead when someone has a question regarding anything to do personal branding, anything like that. You are the spearhead. You are the person that they actually come to first, and I think that's just super dope, you know. So there's that. Second of all, there's collaborations, which are a bit different. Now collaborations, you want to get them going as much as possible, right? Your number one source of traffic and growth should always be the SEO stuff that I taught you in this course. It should always be the SEO stuff that I taught you, the paid traffic stuff that I taught you. That should always be your go-to. But collaborations are so invaluable, right? If you find someone either in your niche or you find someone in a non-conflicting niche, as I said, and you educate their audience about what it is that you do, right, without selling yourself too hard, that is a great way to grow. Now, if this person is a lot bigger than you, if to them it doesn't make, like if I went to someone with 5 million follower YouTube subs and I went, hey, should we do like a collaboration, like a video, like you post a video, like you post my shit on yours and I'll post your shit on mine, like they'll be like, fuck off, like are you stupid? But one of the great ways to actually get a free almost coaching session from someone at a high level is just ask to interview them. people at a high level love being interviewed. And I actually learned this myself when there was this girl and she asked to interview me for her magazine, for her online magazine. Obviously I asked to see the social media, the website to check whether it was legit, and it was something I'd even want to be interviewed by. All looked amazing. And then, yeah, she interviewed me for a bit, and when I get talking and when I get passionate, and you guys know me, you guys know I get fired up, I ended up talking for 4 hours. And I'm like, damn, that's a fire interview. I gave away a lot of invaluable information. And it's been 45 days since that interview, and still nothing has gone up. And maybe it will. Maybe it'll go up in 60 days. Maybe they're having website faults or whatever. But the interview's still not gotten up. But what she has gotten is nearly $800 in free consulting, just because she interviewed me, right? And most of the time, people will actually give away their best shit on their interview, or they'll be the most honest on their interview. So that's actually a great way and a great tip. Don't do that with me because, well, I mean, I just told you about it, so don't try and get a free consult from me. But definitely go ahead and try that out with people. It works a charm. And that's also a great way to build a relationship. If you just go up to someone and you go, hey, like, would love to connect, and they're at a high level, they'll tell you to fuck off. But if you actually get, the hardest thing is getting someone in front of you or on the phone with you, right? And if you can do that, then you can actually start to build a relationship. And that's a great way to build a relationship with like these high fucking level people, okay? So that is, that's, as I said, that's a great way to interview. And then in terms of regular collaborations, just try and do as many as possible, fit it around, don't make it salesy, don't make it forced. So literally one of the reasons I actually picked up this apartment is, look, it's the most expensive postcode in London. It's a 2-bedroom. It's got this dope ass garden. It feels more like a house than an apartment. I'm just gonna fly people in. I'm gonna fly the best business minds in. I'm gonna fly the best meditation coaches in. I'm gonna fly the best personal brands, the ones that I think are doing things right. I'm gonna fly all these people in, and then this is gonna be my haven, and everyone's gonna know this place as like, shit, like this is Iman's crib. And if you can have, obviously not everyone can afford a $5,000 a month apartment, but like if you can have your own version of that, I think it's so special, right? So if you can have your own version of that, where maybe there's just a gym you always go to, and like that's kind of your gym, and you always invite people in. I used to do that a lot when I was into fitness. Or even you have like a, you know, say you're an entrepreneur. If you have, I actually have this, like I have a bookstore in London. It's a used bookstore. You can get dirt cheap books. It's in a really cool area. They have a really nice dog. Like that's my thing. Like a lot of time I'll just introduce people and I'll go there, and I know right after that I go straight to, there's a coffee shop right around the corner. Just best banana bread, right? It might seem like I'm digressing here, but basically my point is that when you can bring people in your sphere and then that is documented, then that's actually amazing, because now, you know, you guys aren't collabing. Like you're going through, like someone else is jumping into your world, and then their followers get to see that as well. And that's a lot more powerful. Look at someone like Tai Lopez. He's constantly bringing people into his world, and now everyone knows Tai Lopez's house, right? Like that is the place. And I think he's been so clever in doing stuff like that. So look, as I said, not everyone can afford a $5,000 a month apartment, but if you have a gym, right, and you're into fitness, like, and that is your gym, you always invite people there. People start to notice, and that's another great way just to like solidify the actual brand of your personal brand. Okay, so yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next module.